straightening my, y'all can't see my shirt. Look, I got me on tonight. Y'all see my little lady in her stack of yarn there. I was trying to get situated here as usual, and I never can. I've got to learn to uh, make sure that I can get this to go on, like schedule it or whatever you do. uh, but I just haven't been able to do that yet. Oh, I got my volume on. I was listening to Granny D. Oh, hey, Trisha, Lynn, who else did I see up here? Wow. Jan, hey, sugar. Um, Nana Michelle, how are you doing? And Mary, hello, hello. Kimberly, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. All of you. Thank y'all so much for being here. And Michelle Underwood, hello and welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. I can't see. Let me pop this out where I can see y'all. I'm half trying to. Judy, hello from Judy from Pennsylvania. Am I right? There, yeah, I see it now. If y'all don't mind, hit the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Hey, Gracie and Pam F. and Laura and Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Bridget, hey. I'll run out of... Hey, Flower Crochet Creations, a.k.a. Tammy Twyford. How are you, honey? And Joanne, hello, sweetie. Donna G. Aussie Sandy, hey. And Wanda Crochet Done My Way. And Bella and Susan Burke, hello and welcome, welcome. And Susan, welcome. Any other day I could pronounce that. Melissa, hey. Oh, she's in the ads, okay. Phone call, all right. Hey, Tina Madden, welcome in. Flip Flops and Lollipops, welcome. And Samantha Stewart, hey. Your name came up with somebody else's name when I was over at Dee's, and I thought, I never told Samantha, hey, I don't think. So hello, hello for here and Dee's. And Pamela Morrison, hello. Tammy Woods, hey. Thank y'all all for being here. And Angela, oh, the second panel of your daughter's crochet top. Great. Dimitri, Gracie, hey, did I say hi to you, hon? And Tank, I love you. I love to crochet. How are you doing? Cuppy's Crochet, hey, hon, welcome. And Treasure Lopez, hello. Thank you so much for coming. Hey, Jennifer Dinky Crafts. And Becky Bramlett, hello, hello, and welcome, welcome, welcome. All of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I've probably missed half of you, but Melissa, have you got in here Crochet in Agreement? Kavia, there I go again. Kivia. Is that what I said last time? I'm so bad at names, y'all. I am so sorry. Pam F., did I say hi to you, hon? Oh, the news can... I'm going to slide y'all a little closer. The news these days can certainly get us all. And is Madonna here? There's Melissa. Trying to get straight. Now, do I have this on live chat? I do, finally. Maribel, hello. Welcome, welcome. That's fine. Tank says hey to everybody. Her eyes are blurry and I can relate. My contacts were doing so great, and then I ripped one of them. So I've got in one contact that's multi-focus and one contact that's just for distance. But I'm getting by because my new one should be here this week, they said. So I'm making do. Hey, Amy, Crafting Adventures with Amy. Katrina, hello and welcome. And Regina Reed, hello, welcome, welcome. All of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it so very much. And Carly, I didn't say hey to you up there, I don't think. I know I didn't. Carly Cheese Brew, welcome and thank you for being here. And like I said, hello to everybody. Madonna, did I miss you? Hey, sweetie. Sorry about that, Madonna. Let me go back up here and see who I did miss. Right quick like. I probably don't remember. Oh, me. If I didn't say hey to you, come on back and say hey to me again. Okay, Cuppy's Crochet, you just lurk away. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of y'all. Let me look around and see what, y'all know what I did. I didn't pull out a bag of yarn back there. I got 2 packages in this week. I'm doing a Afghan for a friend of mine, and she told me just do it in whatever I wanted to do it in. So I gave away all of the puzzle yarn I had. So I ordered some more puzzle yarn from Premier. And the name of this one is Tangram, Tangram, Tangram. I don't know, I've never heard of that one, but that's what this is. It's a beautiful greens and blues and purpley colors and all in it. It's gorgeous. But I started crocheting them up. Hey Donna, Nana's Crafty Corner Donna. I went last week. I was going to tell y'all last week about my sister, and I forgot. My mind's always gone. But she had a colonoscopy, and they had found out that there were some polyps that had some precancerous cells. So she had to go back last week, and I went to Atlanta with her, and Mr. Knott drove us up there. He was real nice to do that. And so they had already removed them, but they had to go in and burn them off. I don't know the whole procedure to that, but hey, Stephanie, and welcome. But I went with her to do that, and I knew I couldn't take either one of my blankets, so I started, well, I was crocheting some of my little Red Heart minis, little mini things. I crocheted some squares with it, and I started on this with the puzzle yarn. And I want to show y'all the way some of this, they've got a picture, it's on the ball band, and they've got the pattern on the Premier side, and I think saw it on Hirschner's. I don't know if y'all can tell anything about it, but what it looks like basically, just from the pictures, are squares crocheted up in this closed, I hadn't sewed in any end, so, but in this closed type granny square. So I thought that was really pretty, so that's what, when I want to break from doing my other blankets, I've been working on squares. But I want y'all to see the difference in this yarn. It is so pretty. This one, which looks just green, and this is kind of a purpley blue, this is. But these are so pretty. And then there's one in here that's just the beautiful lavenders and turns into the darker up there. This yarn is so interesting being, I'm sure somebody went by me here. Laura Power, did I say hey to you a while ago? And Stephanie Hoffer. But these are just so, of course, with the, as the yarn goes around its ball band, it's different. And being that they're crocheted in squares, you've got different squares. All of them are a little bit different. None of them look just exactly alike. I just thought they were so interesting. But I want to show y'all how smart I am and what I did. I've been crocheting all of these, and I was crocheting them, and it suggests 6.0 millimeter, which is a J hook. Hey, Hook by Suze, welcome. And Deanne Spencer, welcome. Thank y'all so much for coming. But it suggests the J hook, and I went up to the K hook, the 6.5 millimeter, and that's what I was doing all of these in. Well, the other night I had been using the J hook to crochet my little minis, and I will show you a few of those I got done too. But if you don't think that just one, this one isn't straight, the difference in one hook size, can y'all, well, that's kind of, but can y'all see it's like a whole, I've got this one over here on the corner, right, let me get it straight. But it's that much bigger, it's not quite, because I scrooched it. This is the back one, straighten it out, and that's the front one. It's that much bigger to go up that half of hook size. I crocheted 2 of them in the smaller hook, so I'm glad I caught it before I went back and forth 2 or 3 different times. That wasn't real cool of me to do, so. But now that I found out which one I started with, I will continue to use that one, and we'll stop crocheting with the smaller one. But I also, while I was up there, did this mini. This one is the Red Heart Minis. Wait a minute, let me tell you about this yarn. I didn't tell y'all the information on this. This is Premier Puzzle, and it is a size 5. Tangram is the name of it. It's 100% acrylic. There's 328 yards. It's a bulky 5. It suggests to use the J hook. And it's machine wash cold and tumble dry. And I have owned a bunch of this yarn and just never used it. So I bought something and started using it. So that's going to turn into a little Afghan here. Hi, Kathy, Mimi Cat Do, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. But I've been showing y'all these little Red Heart Minis. There's 72 yards in these. This one is called Rosebud. Double check because I'll get confused. Yes, it's Rosebud. And this is what a granny square looks like in it. That's just your regular granny square. And I showed y'all comic book last week. And then I crocheted a couple more of these. I went on and crocheted 2 or 3 of these out, and I can go one more. This is this retro. I found out that's the little retro. These are 100% acrylic. Aren't they? 100% acrylic. I want to double check and make sure I didn't tell y'all anything wrong. But 3 or 4 of the other ones I've been able to go and do a complete full round. Occasionally you run into one that stops off before you get to go all the way around again. But I'll take one apart and get that done. But I did that. And my first one I had done was in hearts. That's real pretty pinks and white. And that's the way it looks. I even have a couple of these have the ends sewed in. And then this one is Spring Mix. And that's it, crocheted up. It's got a string. How about that way, the right side? These are turning out real pretty. I've just been doing the 2 types, the closed and the regular granny squares for right now with these little things. I was going to use these to do the squares that Crystal Bag a Day Crochet, her crochet along she's doing, but I think I'm going to just get together some other yarn and do hers, because I was going to start hers last week and I thought, I don't want to do those in that, so I got to get some other yarn together. Spring, hey Spring, how are you doing? Thanks so much for being here. And Dee, howdy. Good to see you here, Dee. So happy. When I get to talking, y'all know I miss all the chat, so I'll just Hi, Sue, and hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. I got some more yarn in, and this yarn came from Webs. It's WEBS. And if I lived in Massachusetts, I believe is where they are. If I lived up there, Mr. Knott would really have something to fuss about. Because I love that store. I can just, boy, I just need to go up there and go in and actually see it. All of the yarn that they have, it's just something. So, hey, Laura, where's the orange? Well, there was orange on one of my squares right there. I did. I don't know that I have orange this week, Laura. There's orange. And that's almost orange. How do you say it? Orange. Orange. Tracy Carr, did I say hey to you? Welcome, welcome. Thank y'all all for being here. And I don't mean to ignore y'all talking, but I was going to try to show y'all this. I just left it in the bag back there like I thought I could show it to you back behind me, I guess. I don't know what got into me. Not even getting out my yarn. I didn't get, but I got in that puzzle yarn, and then I got in this yarn. And I was being real good well, I've been real good since the beginning of the year and have not been getting in a shipment every day. Hey, Verna, how are you, hon? Thanks so much for being here. Dory did it. Hey, Dory, welcome. Thank you for being here. You'll be lurking, Dee. Well, just, that's fine. Lurk right on. Uh, hey, Rachel King, welcome. Thanks so much for being here tonight. From the store Webs, and that's they're not affiliated with any way, but I would love to go live in their store. Somewhere I saw, I guess it was online, I saw pictures. I don't think they've got any pictures of the store in here. They've just got pictures of things that's made up. But they have every kind of yarn that I know is possible. This on the front, I'm sure, is a knitted piece. But isn't that gorgeous, that duster? That's done in a Tahiti yarn. They've got a lot. I just love this catalog because they've got it's knitted stuff and I can't knit, but I can look at it and think that I can turn it into crochet. So, hey Cheryl, hey Cynthia King. They do have a store, from my understanding, uh, Cynthia. It's in Massachusetts, Northampton, and it's on 75 Service Center Road. And it's the America's Yarn Store. If you just go and put in yarn.com online, Webs will come up. Hey Janelle, thank you for being here. But like I said, they have everything. I don't know, they have a list of all of their yarn in the book here, and they have so much, it's unreal. If you go look, they've got everything, just everything, y'all. It's wonderful. But I had bought some of this probably back in last summer, and I knew I needed some red to go with the yarn I'd bought for before, and this is Cascade Yarns Nifty Cotton. It is a 100% cotton. It's just a plain, it's kind of, I hate to classify it in like a kitchen cotton, but in a way it's kind of probably Cascade's one of their, as far as cotton, it's not just extremely soft and, but you can make anything out of it, I would think. It's just, it's a machine wash, tumble dry, and it's 100% cotton. This is a medium number 4. There's 185 yards. And let's see if they tell me what kind of crochet hook. They don't. But it's nifty. Y'all can see that writing in there. Nifty cotton. The color number on this is 2, but I think it's just red. It's a real pretty red. I like it. I got 2 of these. Pod Williams, welcome. I don't know that I have met you. Thank you for being here. And MLW Fishing Man, hello and welcome. Elaine Brown, hello, hello. Like I said, I'm missing y'all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. But welcome everybody coming in. Nancy Hooked on Crochet, thanks so much for dropping by. But I also got, I was bagging up and been putting a lot of my yarn together and trying to figure out what all I'm doing a lot of it. So I saw that what I want to do with this is Cascade's Ultra Pima Cotton. It's the 220 yards. It's 100% Pima cotton made in Peru. Machine wash and tumble dry. I don't know that it's what the little sign says. It's just the thing. Uh, but I noticed I did not have hardly enough yellow, so I bought a couple of this is called Yellow Rose, and I love this yellow. It is so pretty. I got a couple of these. I think that'll be enough to finish up or to start doing what I wanted to do. And I don't know if y'all remember, it's been a couple, probably right after the first of the year, I bought some yarn from, left my brain. Bought it from Lovecraft, that's what it was. And when I ordered it, they told me that they didn't have the colors first that I ordered, and so I had to pick another color, and it ended up I got both colors, and I just I ended up with more of the yarn than I had anticipated when I first ordered, because I actually just ordered it to see what it was like. So now that I've got it, I have decided I'm trying to read and see if this tells me anything about it. I think it just tells me where it's sold and where it was made. It was made in Romania. Romania. And I don't see the color. They put it on a black label. And it's little bitty writing. But it's growing, and it's creative linen. And what it is 50% linen and 50% cotton. I love my little sister Laura too. I hope you're doing okay today. Is Jaxie here? Hey Jaxie. I'm looking under the yarn now. Laura Lee, hey, thank you for being here. And Nammy G, hello, welcome. Teresa Patton, hey, my sweetest tea, how are you, darling? I hope you're doing okay tonight. Lulu's Treasure Trove, welcome, welcome. But I was really surprised. I had that last summer, I think, when I started seeing several different companies putting out different types of linen yarn. I really had the impression, I guess I got it up in my head, that the linen was all going to be rough and scratchy and, you know, it wasn't going to be easy to work with. But I ordered some, well, I got some from Hobby Lobby, and theirs was really soft, and I ordered some of maybe Cascade had, no, Sugar Bush had some. And I got some of that, and it was real nice. So I ordered this to see how it was, and I believe the color, this color is raspberry. And I've just been really surprised by the way it feels. It's not nowhere near like, I mean, you can tell that it's not just cotton. You can tell that something else like the linen is in there, but it's really softer than I ever anticipated in my mind, anyway, that linen would be. But I went on and ordered some from some more of the colors I had, because I had this color, which I'm just certain is raspberry, and then this color. Can y'all see that? It's a beautiful deep dark teal. The name of the color is Oasis. And all of this came from Web. The first stuff that I got the raspberry and Oasis, and then I ordered this to go with this. There's either fuzz off of there, one of my gray hairs has got on it. And they don't have the color on here, and I forgot. This was just a description of, it's almost white. It looks really white in the camera, but it's not really a cream, but it's not a total white either. But it's really, really pretty. I was really surprised by how pretty all of this is. Let me see if it even tells me the yardage on here. I don't know if this... Yep, there's 219 yards. It's a DK hand wash, lay flat to dry. And I cannot tell what anything else about it, but I guess that was all we need to know. But I'm really looking forward to working with this and making something out of it, because I want to see how pretty this works up. The stitch definition has got to be beautiful with this, because that's what every review I read about it, you know, it's just, I mean, I know that it's going to be gorgeous. So and but I've got so much going on right now, I don't know when in the world I'm going to find time to squeeze in something else, but I'll eventually get around to doing it, I'm sure. But I got that in with that order. Hey, Denise Hoffman, welcome. Thanks for being here tonight. But in their catalog, they most of they've got some of the most beautiful patterns, but most of them are knitted patterns. And let me see on here if it's got that creative linen. Creative linen. Here it is. 50 linen, 50% cotton, 219 yards. Hand wash cold and lay flat to dry. That's all it did. It's a DK. It don't tell me a lot either. Oh, goodness. But they've got some beautiful patterns in here. And if I knitted, they'd just be fantastic. I don't know if any of these were crocheted. But they had some beautiful yarn, y'all. Beautiful. Like I said, if I lived near this store, Mr. Knott would tie me up in the house and never let me out. I don't know if it was in here, this I was going to show y'all, but they've got some of the cutest things. And because they were talking, in here they show a lot of cotton. They were, of course, it starting to get close to spring. Hi, Paula. Did I say hi to you, hon? And Aisha? Did I get anywhere near right on pronouncing your name? Sweetie, I think I'm always wrong when I say your name. But welcome. Thank y'all. You need another egg, Laura? Or you want an egg from Sandy? But you've got eggs from Sandy. Did I jump in on y'all's conversation? But anyway, several of the things that I got was talking about having cotton yarns, and of course that was right up my alley of wanting to make things with cotton and using cotton. Let me show y'all. I got the Annie's catalog. I always get these catalogs and just ooh and ah over them. But they had their Aunt Lydia's cotton was showing it. But look at that. And then these things, this heart is crocheted, and they've got the doilies. Isn't that gorgeous? Hey, Bree, welcome. Thank you for being here. But they had some of the cutest things in here. They had all kind of doilies and table runners and everything like that. Bunch of little doilies over here. There was a sweater. I should have marked it. There were several. Here's one of the ones, and Mimosa is what this sweater's done in. Isn't that so cute? I thought it was. I thought it was beautiful. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Welcome. I got the Mary Maxim catalog. I bet you I know which one was talking more about cotton yarn. I got the We Crochet. I got really filled up this week with everybody sending I guess in the past 2 weeks. But they had some beautiful things. I know not to talk about something in oh, this one. I don't think y'all are going to be able, let me move my hand. The top of this is lacy looking. I don't know if y'all can see that. But it is so pretty. And it's done in one of We Crochet's cotton yarns. Well, all of these on here were this top was crocheted in We Crochet's cotton linen, COTLIN, and it's a cotton linen design. I thought that was pretty. Oh, that's great, Deneen. Did I say hey to you, hon? I forget from minute to minute. Y'all know Lauren, hello and welcome. Oh, Octavia was like, I don't know. I don't know about that. She may be. You know how Octavia is. She gets out and gallivants around quite a bit at times. Hey, Niecy, welcome. You're eating and lurking. That's fantastic. Hey, Cam. Say hey to everybody. Look, you got to get on over here. Cam in from having a haircut. Yay! So, Deneen, you did 100 hats. Wow. Yeah, Cam gets to poke his head in every now and then. Lauren, your nap wasn't helpful. I understand that. I can't ever take a nap and then be, of course, though, I don't sleep very well anyway, so. Laura Lee, it's so good to see you here tonight. It's good to see all of y'all, and thank y'all all so much for coming. I did not write down who won last week's giveaway because I got in a hurry. I was doing so good. I had got, hey Gina, Crafty Grandma Gina, how are you doing tonight? Welcome. Y'all don't forget the thumbs up. I hadn't even looked to see. Oh, there's 73 thumbs and 58 people. Y'all doing good. But if you come in and hadn't hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. But I had picked the winner this afternoon, and I was looking at Cam went by with, never know what that kid's doing. But I picked the winner. I got to go to Dee's. I had taken a shower. I had just run around. I was cleaning up a little earlier today and thought I was doing real good. I was finally doing something besides just sitting here. So then, of course, at the last minute, I started piddling around and didn't ever write down who the name was that won for last week's. It's going to be some yarn that I decide to win. Oh, goodness, Brie, it's terrible when you lose at Yarn Chicken. That's awful. I do it all the time. But anyway, who won last week, I'm pretty sure isn't here right now. She'll come back later. But it was Mary Ann, the crotchety clogger. I just hollered when her name popped up. I went, ah, Mary Ann. So, but I'm going to show y'all. Y'all know I stop and look because it hits me every now and then. There was something else I was going to show you, but maybe this was what I was going to show you. This is going to be what I'm giving away for next week. And these are, I'm not going to take them out of their package, are Karenjmccaghren skinny cakes. And I will tell y'all about them. I think that I've got the information here. The name of this is Frosted Mint. It's 100% acrylic. It's a light number 3. Machine washable and dryable, and they are 795 yards in each cake. And to win these 2 cakes, come back and my mind stopped again. Come back and comment on this video when it comes back to replay. I thought these were so pretty, aren't they? They've got the little bit of peachy color in them and the darker teal and lighter mint colors and stuff. They're so beautiful. I know leaving them in this bag leaves a little bit to where you can see them, but they are the prettiest things. Got a little bit of a taupey gray color that's in there with them. I haven't seen anything with these worked up, but I know they've got to make a beautiful whatever is made out of them. I know it's got to turn out pretty. But if you want to be in the drawing for these 2 cakes, come after this goes back to replay when you can comment on the video and leave a comment, any comment, just be nice, and you will be in the running. And I always pick about an hour before my live, usually try to around 4 o'clock, sometimes 4:30 in that area. I go back with the YouTube comment picker and pick from the comments that'll be made on this video. Hey, Yarn Barf. Well, oh, she's in the live. She'll be here shortly. Hey, y'all remember to tell her hey. Hey, Susan Hebert. How are you, hon? Did anybody get in here? I'm sure y'all did. Hello to everybody I missed. I'm so sorry. Hey, Lori Armstrong. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that has to be terrible. I still have my mom. I lost my dad back in 1996. That was terrible. So I know you're in my prayers, Lori. Hey, Redneck Crafter, welcome. Michelle. Well, I'm glad you told me. I have seen you around forever, and I don't know if I've ever known your name. Thanks. Write that down. Put it in my list. Even though I don't remember half the things that's in my list, I try to. So, I ain't even looked to see what time it is. Well, what all are y'all making, and what all have y'all been doing, and what's going on in your world out there? Laura, have you been behaving? I have to check on Laura. She's like all little sisters. She misbehaves sometimes. I grew up with a little brother, and him being 16 years younger than, well, I didn't grow up with him. He was born when I was 16 years old, but he was always around getting into everything. So now I have my younger sister, Laura, and I have to keep up with her and make sure she's doing okay. Okay. Wednesday is your phone consult? Okay. Laura never behaves. I know, Tricia. It's a sight. Now, y'all two don't start anything. Bridget is cranking out special order bags. Bridget has, if y'all hadn't seen any of Bridget's bags, go over to her channel. I'm sure she's got, show some on Bridget. I've been terrible. I have not been over to your channel. I've been looking on Facebook at all of your beautiful bags that you've had posted. A baby dress. Oh, I love crocheting baby things. I know we love Laura however she acts. You'll finish them. Okay. Okay, Mary, you're working on a test pattern, a shawl. Number 14. Have you already got to 14, Tricia? Mama Swift is working on her 14th Afghan for the year. Her goal is to make 50. 12 point. I keep saying that every time I'm doing some Afghans and blankets and all, I keep saying I'm going to do like a 12-point star blanket, and I haven't done one yet, but I'm going to get around to doing it. Hey, Charity, welcome. You're working on a scrap blanket. That's great. Jennifer, I know I can go by without looking at Facebook, and I always try to make myself by the end of the day at least check and see what everybody's doing. But I guess Mr. Knott stays on my Facebook account all the time. So if y'all ever see anything weird pop up on my Facebook account, it's him. When he started, goodness, we friended. I didn't friend. Accidentally, he friended so many people. Every day I would get up and I'd go, who is this person that we're friends with? Oh, well, I didn't realize I did that. He's gotten better about that. We've quit adding friends, but not all do I add friends. He goes bananas and don't know what he's doing. But there in the beginning, I really did have to watch what all he was doing because there was no telling what would pop up. All that's the way Mr. Knott is. He is on that thing from morning to night. I rarely miss anything unless it's just something that he, forgot to tell me about, because he tells me all the news around town that's happening, and he's gotten down pretty well the crochet crowd that he knows. And he'll start in, now do you know so and so? Well, and he goes in to tell me whatever's going on. So I'm like, thank you, hon. But I guess it has its good points and bad. Oh, good grief, Laura Lee, you 90 squares and 30 different colors. Oh, wow. That would be that would be something. Hey, Angela Mills, welcome. I about let you slip by there. And Michelle Redneck Crafter, you're making Clover dishcloths from the dishcloth of the month booklet. Well, that sounds interesting. I had saw some uh, a pattern for some Clover, dishcloths or hot pot holder things, whatever. Can't think of what anything's name is anymore, but I had saw some and I thought, that's what I want to do, is make a couple of those. But I've got all my squares I'm doing. I'll never get around to it. So I'll get them. I've got to take my Common Comfort Afghan up to my daughter-in-law's house across the street. It's a long way for me to go across the street up there. But I got to run it up there and put it on her bed that she's going to put it on and see if it's big enough. So we'll find out that one day this week. Hey, Bears Crochet Critters, how are you? And welcome. Well, that's everybody's busy. I know that. Hey, Judy, Crochet Every Day with Judy. Welcome. You've been crocheting for 7 years, Tina, and you've never joined a square. Well, you know, I love making squares, and then I'll start in my head moaning about, oh no, I don't want to put these things together and blah, 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 and all this. But when I start putting them together, then uh, to me, at least, it's like, the more I get them together, then I'm almost finished. And that's the way I kind of work on it. Well, I got this much done. Let me get the rest of them. And y'all know blankets go this way. So, oh, me. Um, gonna just start, I was gonna start with the little minis, just doing enough like to make an afghan, but I'm gonna start just crocheting them all up in whatever kind of granny square I want to make them in. And then I'm gonna put the ones that kind of go together. I was gonna lay them out in their little cakes, but then I thought, nah, because they'll look better laid out in the square. So I've just got to get them all the same size because they're all 72 yards, but y'all know how some things are a little over and shouldn't be any under, but I started looking to make sure because with one or two of them, I had yarn left and I'm doing the same two squares right now, so it shouldn't be that big a difference in them. But sometimes you can get difference, I guess, and I can get a lot of difference in the way that, whatever mood I was in, because if I'm just sitting here nice and calm and nothing going on, I kind of crochet a little bit loose, not real. I've been more of a tighter crocheter. But if I ever get a little bit stressed, then things get real tight and start really going in. So that's just, well, thank you, Dee, for still being here. You listening to all of me ramble and what have we got? 7:27. Well, it's getting close for time to go here. But I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the yarn tonight. And when I get through with this puzzle yarn afghan is going to be a smaller one. So, and hopefully I'm almost through with the calming comfort. Hey, Freaky, welcome. Thanks for coming by. And then my one out of the Sherpa yarn, I haven't worked. I do about a half a row on it every now and then. It'll be cold, they say, by the end of this week, so I'll get under it again and crochet several rows to it. It'll be ready to use next year sometime when it gets cold again. But I do appreciate all of y'all coming tonight. Y'all remember to come back if you want to be entered in for those 2 cakes of yarn. But I appreciate all of y'all being here. Y'all know that I love you all. Y'all just mean the world to me, and y'all really do bless my heart each and every Monday night when you come to spend this hour with me. It means so very, very much to me to have you all here. It really, really, truly does. I appreciate it beyond words. There's just not enough words for me to tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. And like I tell y'all every week, I will eventually get back to doing some videos, so just watch out. I'll pop up one day, and then you'll be surprised. I love all of y'all so much. Y'all are just bless me beyond whatever. But y'all you know what I want you to do. Always keep coming back because I'm going to be here. And y'all do know I love you all, and I will see you all later. Bye.